All right, good morning, Entertainment Daily lovers. I want to react to this comment that is up here. This person said, we don't need, it's supposed to be something there, but I will just read it the way it is, but it is really not the correct sentence. Okay, so please, next time when you want to come with this kind of information, try to write a correct sentence that people can understand. But let's read it the way it is. This person said, we don't need, we are busy with no reform, no election. So this is in regards to this Tanzania lady that I don't bother, like I don't want to even stress myself to know her name, because there are lots and lots and lots of Tanzania people that I know their name because I love their Singeri music. So almost all their Singeri artists, I know all of them by the names. I can sing their song, I can dance the dance. We love Tanzania, okay, as a country. So this does not have anything to do with Tanzania versus Nigeria. No, this has to do with a particular person that does not have brain that happens to come from Tanzania. And people, brainless people, can come from any country. So this lady took to her social media to call out Priscilla Ojo, and I don't understand. Mr. Juma Jokes is her brother because he's a Tanzanian. Diamond Platinums is her brother, but she chose not to. So you coming to say you're doing reform and election, it sounds silly, okay? It sounds really silly because every African country is going through one or two things, but still they are able to still celebrate, get married, and do things like that. So if these two decide to get married and they continue to post about it, what makes you think, first of all, Juma Jokes is not even as popular as Diamond Platinums, okay? People, I would even say people know Ray Vani, people know what's his name, Harmonize, you know, and the list goes on. Dan Juma Jokes, I'm talking about outside Tanzania, and these people still post their videos. The most popular is Diamond Platinums, and Diamond Platinums is everywhere, as we know. So for you to even leave Diamond Platinums, leave Juma Jokes, leave all these other Tanzania celebrities that you can actually call out to go and tag Priscilla Ojo shows that you're a tacky person. And to find out that you're screaming that Tanzania is doing reform and no election, no reform, no this, no that, you are not even in Tanzania. Neither are you in the continent of Africa, where we can say, okay, whichever African country where you are, you're able to just fly quickly and get home and stand in the forefront. So you want to egg the innocent people in Tanzania to take the front line while you sit in America, sipping your tea, sipping your coffee, enjoying your life. And people like you, headless chickens, you want to run and follow this woman that has no sense. When you look at her from head to toe, now plastic you they see. And I make no sense now they come out from my mouth. You don't go make your nose until your nose don't finish. Since when we Africans, our nose is our signature. We have pointed nose, we have this, we have that. But when you see our nose, that thing where you carry for your face, it look like nose where African people they get. So if you know if you get sense to know, so you go love yourself enough to be yourself, you turn yourself into plastic, turn yourself into agushi, and then you're here talking about we don't need this. Where did Juma Jokes bother you? Where did Priscilla bother you? Now, this comment you see here is actually underneath the video that, underneath the photograph that Juma Jokes had posted, okay? And I saw the photograph. I thought it was beautiful. And I know that the Muslims are celebrating their Eid this period, okay? Because Nigeria, we also have Muslims, a lot of Muslims too. So I took the photograph of Juma Jokes and Priscilla, his wife, all dressed up and, you know, in their Muslim attire, celebrating Eid. And he captioned it, he's wishing everyone happy Eid Mubarak also. I hope I'm not murdering that word, okay? And I reshared it. Now, like Juma Jokes and his wife is wishing everybody. Are you people not celebrating something? Is this not the season for Eid? So even the Eids, they are not supposed to celebrate that. You come in with this type of comment that you want to act like you're smart. When you follow people that don't have sense, it means that you don't have sense. When something is done, use your brain to analyze, dissect, and try to understand where that person is coming from. That lady did what she did, not for Tanzania. Okay, so I don't even want people to get it twisted. This is not a battle, I repeat, between Tanzania and Nigeria. There is no battle, there is no argument, there is no social media, anything. I see now a lot of you are now going back and forth and you want to start insulting the whole nation on both sides. Don't do that. Don't allow this person that have no sense. When you look at this woman that started this drama, stupidity is written all over her. So there is no reason why people should start tagging the whole nation. Okay, if you want to respond to her and be specific that it is one senseless Tanzania lady that started this whole drama. And now she want to act like, oh, we got the attention. I'm thinking of something else I'm going to do. You they mad? You they mad that you tell them to stop doing what they are doing for 5 months. Oh, they are being sponsored by the government. You don't know where your government house is for Tanzania. Abi, you don't know who be your president for Tanzania. You don't know who will be president. You know who will be deputy president. You don't know people for House of Senate, House of Rep, and things like that. You don't know people for House of Judiciary and things. You don't know the lawmakers for your state. You don't know the lawmakers for your state. Now, Juma jokes and Priscilla. Oh, you just, oh, Priscilla. I'm not going to drag Priscilla. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. Iyabojo will drag you from today to the next century. Iyabojo will not stop. Iyabojo is not one of those celebrities where you do nonsense and she's like, oh, let me just take the higher road. No, you want to go down to the floor and roll like a pig. Iyabojo will take off her celebrity status and everything and she will go there with you. I love the response that she gave. If you have two heads, why didn't you answer her? Why didn't you respond to her? And I'm going to come back. The next video I'm going to do, or maybe because I have another response I want to respond, because somebody responded to this person and I love that person's comment. So I'm also going to react to that one, and then I'll see you all on the next one. And I'm going to pull up what this lady, okay, there's another lady online that tackled this senseless lady from Tanzania also, and that person made a lot of sense. And that person actually opened our eyes to a lot, because we're hearing about this person for the first time. I don't even know her name. I don't want to try to know her name. I don't want to try to know how to pronounce it or anything, because she does not have brain. She's not a smart person. You actually distracted the people of Tanzania, because now you've started something now that some people from Nigeria will react now, and the basketballs is not only you that will receive it. Some people will now go and insult your nation, and then it will make Tanzania people to get angry, to want to respond back to Nigerian people and insult Nigeria. And look at how you've distracted people. Now, where your mumu reform, they go now. When you no use brain, that's so it be. I can tell you the reasonable way that you would have done this, your reform thing that you want to do. There is no nation that is not going through it in Africa. We know as the leaders them be. So there is no nation that is not going through it right now. So don't act like Tanzania is the only African nation that is facing something. Burkina Faso, they even right now is at the forefront, that all the enemies that we all share, they are all now focusing on him because Ibrahim Traore is speaking out. Ibrahim Traore come and can't drag anybody. So the rest of African countries, they talk, so we could do this. When you have sense, you know how to fight your battle. You just succeeded in doing exactly what you were trying to tell Priscilla and Jerks not to do. How many people are talking about no reform, no election now? Everybody is focused on your stupidity, and people are trying to now fight the battle on social media or between Niger people and Tanzania, who go win. Now the mumu fight where you don't go start, you go start fight where you know say you no go finish. What do you they start fight where you no go finish for? No African country in terms of social media, they count 220 million. You go swallow any African country 2, 3, 4, 5 times. How you want to fight them? On social media, they have the numbers. Now, Nigeria, you look finish, you won't go fight. How many million you be for your country? How many million them be there? You know, use your sense. There's a way you would have tagged Nigerians and Nigerians who speak, because there are Nigerians that are speaking for Burkina Faso. So there is a way you would have called on Nigerians if you wanted them to notice that something is happening, because a lot of people don't even know. People don't know what is going on. Even though that I follow Kenya, blog, Tanzania, even though they post in Swahili and I don't understand Swahili, but I try to go through it on Instagram. You know, Instagram, sometimes you can click on that translate and it translates it to English and I can read it, so I kind of understand what is going on. But not everybody follows your blogs from East Africa, so they don't know what's going on. Instead of you to come and call the attention of people to say, look what we're facing. We want you people, our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, to join your voices with us. Let us do this. You came and you started dragging Priscilla while you left your most famous artist in your country, Diamond Platinum. As we speak right now, maybe he's somewhere hanging out with ladies, enjoying himself, sipping his Bacardi and whatnot. You leave Diamond Platinum, you dey go drag another person. Diamond no go even send yourself. If you like, drag am from today till tomorrow. If you no want talk, you no want talk, you no go force am. So that's the same thing with Juma Jokes. Leave him and his wife. Let them create their content. Now you go feed them. If Juma no sing, no do anything, now you go feed them. If Priscilla no do her business that she has and her influencing job, now you go give her money. You there America to enjoy your life. They tell another person to close mouth for 5 months. You dey mad? You dey smoke igbo for nyash? Have sense, because you have no sense. And the fact that people came out and explained the kind of bitter human being you are, that you're always dragging people when they are down. At least these two, they are not even down. They are celebrating their happiness. Your jealousy and your busybody, you don't carry and go reach there. Arab babo quagging to your head there. Olofofo. Well, I'll see you all on the next one. And you that decided to follow this woman, you're another olofofo that have no sense, because what that woman did was wrong. And if you could not say that, you're saying, well, this is not what we want. Now that you people have started saying, now I have to post more pictures of Juma Jokes and this, and let me see what you people will do. Come with the comments. You want first person to fight for your reform. Now you can fight for our own reform for us. Come on, get out of here.